Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup video because I'm bored and just always wanted to do a tutorial on YouTube. I already did my skin prep. I gelled down my brows with just a regular spoolie, and I like to use the Got To Be glue gel. This is really good. You just have to really make sure that you clean the edges, because if not, it'll be very sticky and it'll peel. I swear I just got so much concealer on my actual brow hairs. I hate when that happens. So then I just use a little brush like this. This is don't know what brush it is. It came in like a set from, it was either Five Below or like Ross. I'm pretty sure it's like the Real Techniques brush, if I'm not mistaken, because I have like another thicker one that's like a foundation brush, but I don't really like using foundation brushes for my face, like to do my makeup, because I have a very dry face. I feel like it's like a mix. Like around my nose it can get really dry, I mean very oily, but then around like my eyes it gets dry. I guess it just depends, like when it's winter it gets like that a lot, which is pretty normal, I would say. Next, after the brows are done, I usually go in with my foundation, and I take that, is this the same brush? It looks similar, I don't know if it's the same one or not, but I take the same brush that I do my concealer with, and I just apply this all over my face. Also, if y'all want to give me like recommendations on like good primers, today I used the e.l.f. one. I swear I've had this exact same one for like 3 years, and I like stopped using it because I was like, I feel like it doesn't make a difference. And literally like a day ago I used it again, and I like let it sit for a little while. I guess I used to not do that, and it made like the biggest difference. Like, it's crazy. So now I will be using that again. But if y'all have any other primers that y'all like to use, y'all let me know, like really good ones for like pores and stuff, because I get like my makeup seeps into my pores when I do makeup, like around my nose area and like all right here. Another thing I also recently discovered is that I had been making my nose look so big because I was contouring it wrong, and it wasn't even contouring it, I was like bronzing it wrong, and it was making my nose look huge. Like, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about, but like I would put, like, you know when like you smile, like your nose kind of like automatically like widens up a little bit. So I had just been like putting like bronzer like just like real quick like on the sides of my nose, and I'd be like, why does my nose look this big? Like, it looks even bigger than, like, it was giving it an illusion. Then I just realized, like literally like 3 days ago, that I did it wrong. I was making my nose appear bigger than it is, and now I started contouring it actually, because I used to think that my nose wasn't contourable. Like, it just doesn't look like a nose that you can contour. It just looks like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like cute button nose that you can just contour like easily, you know. So I was like, I don't even think I should do contour, so that's why I would always just bronze it. But recently I figured out a new way that I love to contour my nose, and I will be contouring my nose like that from now on because it looks so good. I'm done with my base. It doesn't look perfect. Whatever. I go back in with this concealer, and I just kind of squirt it out and apply where it didn't really cover everything, which is just like where I have like pimples, which is on my nose area right now, and just a little bit around my mouth. I always break out like in like these areas for some reason. So then I just kind of let that sit there for just a little bit, maybe drink some water. Then we just lightly tap everything. I used to not like putting concealer around that area, and I think another reason I stopped was because like like I said, it just gets really cakey there. But actually with this primer, it's not looking too bad. To set, I like to do the airspun powder. Again, I'm sure there's like a gajillion other powders that are better than this one, but I just kind of always stick to like what I usually use, and I used to use this one a lot. I know it's probably not the best. I feel like I've heard different things about it, but again, if you have any other powders that you recommend I set my face with instead, please let me know. I just kind of take this and I literally just powder up like my whole face like crazy. I'm gonna look crazy at first, y'all. Don't mind it. I'm gonna look super pale. Keep adding powder as I need to. Right here in the middle is super important. And on top of my brows. Really, I just go back in and I use the CoverGirl matte powder. I guess it's like considered a pressed powder, right? Yeah, pressed powder. And I just kind of put that everywhere because I do get oily like super fast, so I like to just have as much like powders as much as I can so that it doesn't get as oily as fast. I don't think this has a specific shade, does it? Oh yeah, Classic Ivory. This is another Wet n Wild, another drugstore makeup item that I just like to use. So I just kind of take some bronzer, apply some on my eyelid. Just like that. Nothing perfect. I literally just do that most of the time. Sometimes I use a brush, but on days where I'm feeling lazy, I just kind of do that. The forehead up here. And then do the rest of my face. I don't do like a whole bunch. I just literally kind of just tap it just to give me a little bit of color to my skin. I'm gonna show you how I used to do my nose when I used to bronze it and then just make it look crazy. And then I'm gonna show y'all how I do it now. So what I used to do with my nose was I'd just get like a big huge glob of like powder and just literally do this. Like, I'm not gonna do it because I'll mess it up, but I like kind of already have a dark line right here on my nose and it'd make it just look like super wide. So now what I like to do for nose contour to make my nose look better is I take a brush like this, just like any little brush that you might have, and I dip it in the bronzer, a pretty good amount, and then I just do the line right here and connect it a little bit to the bronzer under my eyebrow, and then follow this line I have right here and go down as well, same thing. And that just looks like way better than like what I was doing with what I thought I was doing with that whole bronzer thing. And then I just kind of take it a little lightly down here because I have pimples right there right now and I don't want to take off any of that makeup. And then after that, I like to go in with my beauty blender and then just kind of blend out the sides so we don't have that like crazy burnt looking nose contour look. That's just not for me. Just kind of pat that. And I like to go back in with some powder around the edges and right here in the middle, just to kind of keep that light spot. Next, I like to do blush. This is the One Size blush. My mom got me this for, I think she got me it for Valentine's Day. It's just so cute. And look at that shimmer. Sometimes I use that as well. Maybe I'll use it today. So then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush. And I have some pretty high cheekbones, so I just kind of like follow along and kind of bring it upwards into my eyebrow. And I swear, like, blush is like one of those things where I feel like I can never get right because I'm like, I don't want to overdo it, but then it like goes away so fast, so I might just do a little extra today so it can really pop out on camera. Alright, like that. And then if you want to add some of that shimmer, just kind of add some of that on there and then just put it on your cheeks and you'll have a little shimmery blush. That's pretty. Dust that off as well with this brush because I like to kind of apply some blush onto my nose. Just to give me that sun-kissed look. So I have some chapstick on my lips right now. So what I'm gonna do is just like press them with powder. I don't know if I should do lashes. Okay, that was the Society Cosmetics. I literally think I got this from another like dollar store. It's $3.05. And then just go ahead and pat that again with some powder. And don't worry about that, I'm gonna clean that up. We'll just, this is Mouse or Mousse. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got this from Amazon. It's like a matte lipstick set. I have this shimmery thing for the lips, which is really cute. And take some shimmer and just apply it. I'll probably still put on some lashes. Should I? Yeah, cut a good chunk out the front. These are really long. And then some off the back as well. I usually like to do eyeliner before I do lashes just because, I don't know, I just feel like it makes it easier for me to apply. So I like to just do a very thin line. Hold on, I like my other mirror better. Holy moly, my forehead looked so huge this entire video. It's not that big, I promise, it's the angle. So I usually don't let my lashes dry that much just because I feel like they get pretty like sticky pretty fast, so then I just once I get the eyelashes on, I just like to go in and clamp. Is that how you say it? Clamp? My natural lashes and the fake lash. That's very important. That's another reason I also like doing eyeliner first, so it just kind of mixes, because if not it'll just look like crazy. And I like to use the black because the black glue kind of just goes in with that, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely recommend using the black glue and black eyeliner, because sometimes if you use like white glue for your lashes, I think we've all been victim to that look where it's like you can like see the white, or if you see the white you can just go back in with your eyeliner and just like really close your lash and try to hide. Holy moly, these are so pretty. Look at how pretty and natural these are. So cute. Okay, and then just do the same thing. Press the natural lashes together, trust me, so you can't see your lashes and they don't look crazy. My lashes on, sometimes I usually curl them. I don't know if I'm gonna curl them today. They look pretty crazy right now. I just like to go back in with the mascara and just kind of make them appear a little darker and blend in those lashes just a little more, like so. Just kind of fill in these little inner corners right here. just so it looks like it's connecting, you know. Also, another thing that I do sometimes, sometimes I will take some highlighter from here and just kind of put it in the inner corners. I don't do this every time, but like I said, for the sake of the video, just to make it a little more pizzazzy. Is that a word? Oh gosh. And do just a little bit of highlight on my nose in the middle, right there on the little ball, the little bump here in the front. And then add just a little more if you want to connect. That always makes you look pretty and glowy. Like that. Brown eyeliner at the bottom, just to make it look more like dramatic. If you want to leave it at this is fine. I actually kind of want to leave it at this, but I guess I'll just add some so y'all can see. So add some of that brown, just a little bit, and it kind of makes it more of like a nighttime look. You could even add mascara, but I don't always add bottom lash mascara, just sometimes. Hairspray. These are just heatless curls that I did, but yeah, I just really wanted to make this video for you guys. I love doing makeup. I do TikToks, and usually I just post like reels and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, y'all just let me know what y'all would like to see. If y'all liked how I do my makeup, let me know. I can do more makeup videos. I can do hair videos. Literally just anything. I know I post like singing and stuff. I haven't really figured out how to do singing videos on this camera because it's new. But yeah, if y'all have any recommendations for my makeup, y'all let me know. If it looks good, if it looks ugly, anything is fine. But thank y'all for watching. If y'all stayed this long, y'all have a good day. Bye.